Here's ofori trying to get that right uppercut to land, and then Sharp ties up on the inside.
You see, Tess, this is the type of fight that ofori likes. He likes to be in control. Right now, to me, he's in control. Even though Sharp looking like he's bending and flexing and stuff like that, and, he look like he's in control, he's really not.
A lot of different things happen in sparring, and fighters spar different ways. I was a fighter that went all out in sparring. Some fighters like to work on things. They have controlled sparring, and they're not really trying to win the session. And, that's just, when you talk to Frampton, that's what he sounds like. He sounds like that type of fighter. So I think Sharp needs to just focus on ofori tonight, a journeyman who is giving him some trouble right now, and a guy who he really hasn't solved. So keep his eyes off of a guy who's established and has done a lot more than him. And just
good talent, but a lot of fundamental flaws I see for the next level.
Start of a good afternoon of fights from London. Mick Conlon, Carl Frampton still to come. More from BT Sports Studios ahead with the jab. He's only landing 17%, but simply throwing it, simply utilizing it. Right now, he has only thrown 29 total jabs as it stands.
Well, Joe, sometimes a young fighter will get caught up in a veteran, a veteran fighter's game, which is posing and kind of wasting time instead of making up his mind. He talked a lot about the psychological aspect. Well, here's a good time to make up your mind to start to take over a fight. Don't wait for ofori. You set the tone.
Archie, they gave him. They gave him, Archie.
To come out clean with a win today against Darren Trainer to get that opportunity. Round number 5 here of our first fight. Archie Sharp trying to stay undefeated in against Jeff ofori.
When you see guys with their left hand down like Sharp, you got to throw right hands. Let the right hand go. It will find its way home. Trust me on that. And if
this guy, we've sparred this guy, we've dominated this guy. He's our former sparring partner. So go out there and act like it.
Yeah, Richard Sawyer is his trainer. They are. We discussed that 2 years ago. They got a lot of time in the ring against each other.
So they showing each other a lot of respect. In other words, that's what they're doing. They're showing each other respect.
Don't wrestle. You're wrestling. Let go.
Howard Foster encouraging them to work out of that position. Ofori bearing his shoulder in, but not letting his hands go on the inside. Now a little bit of space, tries to fill it with 2 right hands that come up short before Sharp wraps up underneath his neck, and they separate. There's a right hand from ofori.
If I'm Jeff ofori, I'm doing well.
But he has a tall task after that against a fighter in Jamel Herring, a guy that stands at 5'10" with a 72-inch reach that can. Let you folks know at home, anytime you get an opponent on the ropes, that's the time you want to unleash with your power shots. They have nowhere to go but to the sides. Let those power shots go when you get them pinned on the ropes. Load up with your punches.
Jeff ofori is a solid fighter, but he's not a better fighter than Archie Sharp. And what ofori has done a great job of tonight, I just think he's earned it. I think he's grinded his way to a victory tonight. I don't know what Archie Sharp did that was consistent enough to tell me that he's winning this fight. He's had some moments in this round, but ofori's right there with him, as you see right now.
There's a right uppercut from ofori as he's coming after him down the stretch here as they go towards the distance, and Sharp wide swinging, battling back.
96-95. The winner from Welling, Archie Sharpshooter Sharp.